Hi everyone, so it's great to be back. Let's begin today's video. And markets all throughout US as well as in India, they went through kind of either a flattish or a turmoil situation. Before we begin today's video, before we share the US stocks, let's begin with the Indian stock market. So in the Indian stock market, Nifty was trading just below 24,000 as of today, and I think around this week it just went in a wave-like fashion, and there wasn't any major gains. But anyways, we are here to always talk about stocks that that can actually outperform indexes and therefore offer someone a good opportunity or a probability, I would say, to to perform better than the markets. Now, let's begin with the first stock. Now, one stock that came to my attention this quarter was a stock named Epigral. Epigral was actually formerly known as Make Money FinChem, so it's one of the chemical sector stocks. And I will not go deep into what the company does and what all things. As you know, I really don't like to discuss about what company does. It's more about numbers. Now, if we look at Epigral's, the return on equity is about 16%. The return on capital employed is about 17 or 18%. I think, but this quarter, so the company did see kind of a degrowth in EPSs in previous quarters, but I think it kind of turned back in this quarter. So yeah, the quarter on quarter, if you see the year on year sales, they were up about 31%. The profits were about 111%. On a Q on Q basis, also it's about 4% dip. So not a major problem there. So it has almost doubled its quarterly revenues since September 2021 quarter in September 2024. So not really bad there. So yeah, if the company starts performing again, it will be a good company to own. It all depends upon how the company performs. So anyways, the stock is available at a valuation of about 30 times current on current earnings. If you look at the price of the stock, it was bought 1669 way back on October 7, 2022, and even 2 years after from that point, it's still about 2,000 rupees. But the company has seen turnaround in the recent couple of quarters, so I think it will be a good company to track. Not a recommendation, but it depends upon your financial advisor's advice. Now, the second company from Indian stock market is a company that gave fantastic out of the park results was Shakti Pumps. Now, Shakti Pumps is about 10,000 crore company in market capitalization. The current P is about 30. For a pump company, that looks high, but if you look at the results, they were like out of this park. The year-on-year quarterly sales up was about 300%. The profits were about 1,636%, and so yeah, the revenues jumped from 153 in September 2023 to 635 crores. The profits jumped from 6 crores to 101 crores. So there's a good OPM or operating profit margin jump from 10% to 23%. The interest cost wasn't that a problem. So yeah, if you look at its interest coverage ratio, it's about 15 times. The debt to equity is also at low, 0.17. The company has a good ROC at 31% and ROE is 24. If you look at the ROIC, that's also 20. So I think it's one of those companies that will need less capital from outside, either from banks or from further dilution of shareholding. So I think it will be a good company to watch. The profits were amazing. It recently went through a kind of a bonus issue, 1:5, which got credited this month. So yeah, the stock price in a way has also notionally reduced from 4,400 to about 800. So yeah, it was on upper circuit a couple of days back. But yes, I think so. If you look at the stock price, it's like a typical snake-like pattern. Now, a lot of investors will say, well, look at the stock price. It's already too high. Why would you want to get in? But to me that this looks like an opportunity, and the stock price says so, that look, I want to go up. So yeah, we'll keep this on our watch list. Let's move to the US stocks market now. In the US stock market, as we all know that Trump has won elections, and he will be in office probably most likely in January. There were recent news about more tariffs on Canada as well as Mexico and China to some extent. Well, this could be interesting. Now, a few stocks that come to mind would be Alibaba or PDD Holdings. These are the Chinese companies that are listed on the New York Stock Exchange, and I think either it could be NYSE or Nasdaq. But anyways, they're listed in the US boundaries, and they might feel some pinch. And if you see PDD Holdings, it has come down from 150 to 99 recently, so that's quite a big dip. Anyways, let's move to a couple of stocks where I believe that they are showing a good trend. Now, the first one is it's actually a UK-based company. It's called Abercrombie and Fitch. The ticker symbol is ANF. Now, in Abercrombie and Fitch, I see that they are performing well on their sales and their profits. Sales was about 15%. Their profits were about 36%. The PE is still 14.7 and the forward PE is 13. Now, for a company which is actually in clothing, I think it can go up. I remember, so there was an upgrade as well as target from Citigroup of 190. Today the stock is at 148, and this was way back in August when the last quarter's result wasn't out. The stock is still trading well above, it's actually just 3% above SMA of 200, which is daily moving average of 200. So yeah, you could be a bit careful here, but it could well prove to be a good bottom line to accumulate the stock at this point. The outlook is fine. There isn't any problem with clothing. And the second stock which has recently given a good run up is EMCOR Group. Now, the EMCOR Group ticker symbol is EME on NYSE, and it's in engineering and construction sector. You look at the current P is about 25, the forward P is about 22. If you look at ROE, that's about 36. The sales was about 15% in quarter-on-quarter basis, on year-on-year basis, as well as EPS growth was about 62%. So, and the stock is trading well above its SMA 200, or you can say daily moving average of 200. So yeah, it's in a bullish state, and I don't see any major problems on this stock. And so a lot of brokerage houses like North Coast and other companies like Goldman, they have given a good price target of about of about 600 rupees. So sorry, 600 US dollars. It's right now at 507, but that's not the point. The point is to look at the numbers and to gauge whether the market is able to price that stock perfectly or not. So I hope you like today's videos. So I'll just sum up all the 4 stocks. So there's Epigral as well as Shakti Pump from India, and Abercrombie and Fitch and EMCOR Group from US stock market. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you've liked this video, or if you would like to share, so please don't forget to like the video and share the video, and subscribe to my channel, and please feel free to comment if you have any questions, and I will be happy to answer. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.